Hello everyone, hope you all are good and hope that you have been watching all the video lectures of chapter 2, which is accounting for debentures that we have been doing from part 2. Yes, accounting for debentures. So today is the 5th lecture for this chapter. We have had 4 lectures for this and we have understood about the meaning of debenture. We have discussed about its weightage, journal entries for issue of debentures, and we have solved the short sums which are asked from this chapter. Yes? So let us see what we are going to do in today's lecture. Yes, we are going to understand illustration number 15, 16 and 17. Yes, I'm sure we might have understood the journal entries for this in the previous lectures. Yes, about different topics that debentures have been issued at par, redeemable at premium, issued at premium, redeemable at premium, issued at discount, redeemable at premium, sort of different cases. Yes, we have understood the journal entries for all of the different situations for issue and redemption of debentures. So you should revise all the journal entries, you should write it down and you should learn the same. So that whenever you will read a question, you'll immediately get to know that what type of situation it is and which journal entries are related to this situation. Yes? So starting with illustration 15, which is given on page number 90, and it says on 1/6/2017, Vandana Limited issued 10,000 8% debentures of rupees 200 each at a premium of 5%. The debentures are redeemed on 31/5/2022 at rupees 220 per debenture. Write the necessary journal entries in the books of company without narration. Simply means that you are supposed to write down the journal entries and you are supposed to write down the journal entries without narration. Firstly, you should be able to understand what type of situation this is. It says on 1/6/17, Vandana Limited issued 10,000 8% debentures of rupees 200 each. So what is the face value of debenture firstly? It is rupees 200 and has been issued at a premium of 5%. What is 5% of 200? 5 twos are 10. Yes? 200 into 5 by 100 gives you 10 rupees. So 10 rupees premium. Face value 200 rupees. So what is the issue price? 200 plus 10. 210 rupees. Further they say the debentures are redeemed on 31/5/2022 at rupees 220 per debenture. So issued at premium, redeemable at premium. Understand? The debenture of rupees 200 is issued at a premium of 5%. Is also redeemable at rupees 220 per debenture. The face value is 200 and the amount redeemed is 220. Then obviously there is a premium at the time of redemption also and at the time of issue also. So we are supposed to write down the necessary journal entries in the books of company for this. Starting with the first journal entry. On 1/6/17, company has issued debentures. So bank account debit 21 lakh to debentures application and allotment account 21 lakh. How? Company has issued 10,000 debentures at a price of 210, which is 200 face value and 10 rupees premium. Yes, here they have presented only calculation and not narration, because it is clearly mentioned that the journal entries are to be written without narration. Next journal entry is always for the transfer of amount of debenture application and allotment to debentures account. Yes. Now, these are which kind of debentures? Debentures issued at premium and also redeemable at premium. So, firstly, on 1617 itself, debenture application and allotment account debit 21 lakh. Loss on issue of debentures account debit 2 lakh. Now you know very well about debenture application and allotment account 21 lakh. No clarification is required here. Loss on issue of debentures, of course, needs an explanation. See, in the question they have clearly said that the debentures are redeemable at rupees 220. What is the face value of debenture? 200 rupees. The amount on redemption is 220. So additional 20 rupees that the company will give at the time of redemption is the premium on redemption of debentures, and this is a loss for company. How? Because the debenture is having face value of rupees 200, and instead of returning 200, the company will return 220 rupees. 20 rupees extra. Yes? So this way, 20 rupees on 10,000 debentures is a loss. So loss on issue of debentures account debit 2 lakh. To 8% debentures account. 8% is the rate of interest. We are not supposed to do anything about it right now. To securities premium reserve account. Now this is which premium? The premium at the time of issue. As I said, the debentures have been issued at 210 rupees. So those 10 rupees which will be received from debenture holders is an income for the company and is separately credited to securities premium reserve account, which is 1 lakh. So 10,000 debentures, 10 rupees. 5% of 200 that we have calculated in the very beginning. Alright? Further, to premium on redemption of debentures account, you have to return 20 lakh of debentures and 2 lakh of premium on redemption of debentures. Yes, this way 22 lakh. Yes, you will return. So debenture application and allotment account debit 21 lakh. Loss on issue of debentures. This is the premium that you will give, 20 rupees. To 8% debentures account, 10,000 debentures of 200. To securities premium reserve account, the amount of premium that is received. Further and last, to premium on redemption of debentures account, the premium that is to be given at the time of redemption of debentures. So 10,000 into 20, 2 lakh. Alright. Now when are these debentures to be redeemed? On 31st/5/2022. Okay. So we have understood here that we are supposed to give 20 lakh of debentures and 2 lakh of premium on redemption. So let us see the journal entry for that. On 31st/5/2022. 8% debentures account debit 20 lakh. Premium on redemption of debentures account debit 2 lakh. These accounts have been closed. And to debenture holders account 22 lakh. That simply means that 22 lakh rupees are to be given to debenture holders who are the creditors of the company. And on the same date, the next journal entry is about the payment made to debenture holders. That is, debenture holders account debit 22 lakh, to bank account 22 lakh. So 22 lakh rupees have been given to debenture holders. 200 rupees of debenture and extra 20 rupees of premium. Now in this case, if you are confused at any point that ma'am, debentures were issued at rupees 210 and are redeemed at 220. So premium on redemption can be rupees 10 only. But no. Debenture at the time of redemption is always to be compared with its face value. And face value is 200. There are three values overall in this sum. Firstly, it is face value, 200 rupees. Then there is premium on issue, 10 rupees. This way, 210 rupees. This is the second price. Thirdly, at the time of redemption, as I said, it is to be compared with face value. They are going to redeem it at rupees 220. If you compare it with face value, which is 200, then premium on redemption is 20 rupees. Okay? And all these figures are to be presented in this journal entry. Journal entry number 2. Yes, which situation this was? Debentures issued at premium and redeemable at premium. And the journal entry for this situation is given on page number 87. If you will see, the second journal entry, when debentures are issued at premium and are redeemable at premium. This journal entry we have understood, yes, in the previous lectures. So this sum is based on the second topic of journal entry given on page number 87. It is this situation. This sum is about when debentures are issued at premium and redeemable at premium, and the journal entry for which is given on page number 87. Alright then, let us begin with illustration 16 now. It is of course given on page number 91 in your textbook, and it says, on 1/7/17, Natasha Cosmetics Limited issued 50,000 8% debentures of rupees 1,000 each are to be redeemed after 8 years at premium of 10%. As per conditions in prospectus, the amount is payable on application rupees 400 per debenture and balance amount at the time of allotment. Write the journal entries for the issue of debentures in the books of company. The question is extremely simple. It simply says, on 1/7/17, Natasha Cosmetics Limited issued 50,000 8% debentures of rupees 1,000 each. What is the face value of debenture? 1,000 rupees. These debentures are to be redeemed. That means the amount of debentures is to be returned to the debenture holders after 8 years at a premium of 10%. Now what is 10% of 1,000 rupees first of all? Of course 100 rupees. So understand, 1,000 रुपीस में डिबेंचर इशू किया गया है और 8 साल के बाद एक डिबेंचर के 1100 रुपीस रिटर्न किए जाएंगे. ओके, आफ्टर 8 years. And they say, as per the prospectus, the amount is payable on application 400. So out of 1,000 rupees, if application has 400 rupees, then obviously remaining 600 is with allotment. Lastly, they say that you are supposed to write down the journal entries only for issue of debentures and not for redemption. Yes, so we'll write journal entries only for issue of this debentures. The first journal entry, if we are talking about here, journal entries are given in your textbook properly on page number 91. Bank account debit 2 crore to 8% debenture application account 2 crore again. Application money received on 50,000 debentures at rupees 400 per debenture. Company has issued 50,000 8% debentures. एक की प्राइस है 1000 रुपीज, उसमें से एप्लीकेशन के साथ 400 रुपीज. Yes? So 50,000 into 400 rupees. Yes? Now the amount received with debenture application is to be transferred to debenture account. So second journal entry, 8% debenture application account debit 2 crore to 8% debenture account 2 crore again. The amount that has been received along with application for debenture 400 rupees out of 1000 is transferred to debenture account. So out of 1000, 400 is received with application. So what about the balance amount? 600 rupees. So 600 rupees will be received with application of, allotment of course. And an additional thing here is that these debentures will be redeemed at premium. So which case is this? Issued at par, that is issued at face value. Redeemable at premium. It is this situation. Of course, journal entry for this also we have understood. All the journal entries we have understood in advance according to different situations, and all those journal entries we are applying here practically. Yes? So what about the premium on redemption? 1000 rupees is face value and 1100 rupees is to be returned. So 100 rupees that you are going to return extra, that is premium, that is to be shown. And it is shown at the time of allotment. 8% debenture allotment account debit. This is 50,000 into 600 rupees. Out of 1000, 400 is with application. So 600 is with allotment. And talking about 100 rupees extra, which is to be returned at the time of redemption, is also to be shown, and it is always shown at the time of allotment in this type of sums. Loss on issue of debentures account debit, because this is your loss. Of course, if you issue a debenture at rupees 1000 and you will return 1100 on the same, then 100 rupees is your loss. So 5,000 into 100 gives you 50 lakh rupees. This you will give after 8 years. Yeah? To 8% debenture account, 3 crore again. To premium on redemption of debentures account, 50 lakh. The amount received on allotment 3 crore, transferred to debenture 3 crore. Loss on issue of debentures 50 lakh is the liability which is premium on redemption of debentures account. Alright? Okay then. Lastly, the journal entry for receipt of amount of debenture allotment. Third journal entry was about when allotment money becomes due. And in that journal entry, we have also shown that 100 rupees will be paid at the time of redemption. Yes, because in this sum, the amount has been called up in application and allotment. And the situation is that the debenture has been issued at par and is redeemable at premium. During that time, the amount of premium at the time of redemption, the loss will be shown in the journal entry when allotment money becomes due. That is the third journal entry here. Alright, next. And last, bank account debit 3 crore to 8% debenture allotment account 3 crore rupees. Obviously, the amount of allotment is received now and the sum is completed here. All right. So now we are going to start with illustration 17. Yes. Dixit Electric Limited issued 7,007% debentures as on 1/1/17 of rupees 500 each at a discount of 6%. All the debentures are redeemable at a premium of 5% after 6 years. The amount was payable as follows: 300 on application, on allotment balance amount. That means 200 with allotment. Pass the necessary journal entries for issue of debentures in the books of company. Journal entry only for issue of debentures and not redemption. But which situation is this? The debentures have been issued at discount and are redeemable at premium. The second line, issued at 6% discount and redeemable at 5% premium after 6 years. The face value of the debenture is rupees 500. With application 300 rupees. With allotment the remaining 200 rupees. Alright. Now talking about the discount. What is 6% of 500 rupees? 30 rupees of course. So debenture of rupees 500 is issued for rupees 470 only. So out of 470, 300 with application and remaining with allotment. Yes, discount, whenever it is not mentioned that in which call discount is to be calculated, then it is always calculated at the time of allotment. Yes, that means discount will be shown at the time of allotment and not application if not mentioned. Okay, so a debenture is of rupees 500, has been issued at a discount of 6%. So face value is 500, amount of discount is rupees 30, redeemable at a premium of 5%. 5% of what? Of face value. 500. 500 ka 5%. 25 rupees. So 25 rupees is the amount of premium payable at the time of redemption. Yes. Application 300. Allotment 200. And also we'll calculate discount at the time of allotment. So allotment 170 rupees and 30 rupees discount. Journal entries for issue of debentures. Let us see the first journal entry on 1/1/2017. Bank account debit to 7% debentures application account. 7,000 into 300, of course 21 lakh rupees. 300 rupees has been called up with application. The same amount is transferred to debenture application account. Sorry, debenture account. So second journal entry, 7% debenture application account debit 21 lakh transferred to 7% debenture account 21 lakh. Then comes the turn of allotment. How much amount is to be called up with allotment? 170 rupees only. Out of 500, 300 with application. So 200 should be with allotment. But out of 200, 30 rupees is of discount. So 7% debenture allotment account debit. How many debentures? The number of debentures issued is how much? 7,000. So 7,000 into 170 rupees. 11,90,000 rupees. Talking about the remaining 30 rupees which is given discount. Discount is an expense. Discount at the time of debentures is debited to discount on debentures account. So discount on debentures account debit 2,10,000. Then the amount of premium which is to be given at the time of redemption of debentures, that we have understood 25 rupees, which is 5% of 500, the face value of debenture. So 7,000 into 25, 1,75,000 rupees. To 7% debenture account, 14 lakh. How? 7,000 into 500. To premium on redemption of debentures account, 1,75,000 again. Yes? So lastly, the amount of debenture allotment is received. Bank account debit 11,90,000 to 7% debenture allotment account 11,90,000. How 11,90,000? 7,000 into 170 rupees. Yes? And if you are trying to understand why it is 14 lakh here to 7% debenture account, then it is the 7,000 debentures, on 7,000 debentures, rupees 170. Yes, I think by mistake I said 500, if I'm not wrong, while explaining this previously. Let it be. Let me just repeat this journal entry. 7% debenture allotment account debit. This is this is 7,000 debentures, 170 rupees of allotment gives you 11,90,000. Discount 7,000 into 30 rupees. Loss 7,000 into 25 rupees. To 7% debenture account, 7,000 into 200. Yes, the 170 of allotment and 30 of discount. So 200 overall. To premium, again 25 rupees. Yes, I think I just mentioned the wrong calculations previously. That's why I have repeated this journal entry. Okay. Yes, and sorry for the inconvenience. Last journal entry, the amount on allotment is received 11,90,000. And that's all. We have completed illustration 15, 16 and 17. And the homework for today is, of course, the illustrations that we have solved and the sums of similar kind from exercise, sum number 18, 19 and 20. Yes, whatever illustrations we have done today are of different situations for issue and redemption of debentures. The journal entries for which we have studied earlier, you need to learn them, understand them, and only then you can solve these sums. So the journal entries for the different situations are given on page number 86 and 87. Those journal entries you need to learn anyhow, and only then you will be able to understand the illustrations that I have explained in today's lecture, not otherwise. Yes? So please make sure that you will learn all the journal entries and then you will solve these illustrations and then you will be solving all the sums from exercise. So that's all. We'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, stay home, stay safe and study well.